Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Yes, it is the same day as my last video. I'm in my beautiful work clothes right now. You know, some people, they make videos that are nice clothing and all that sort of stuff. Not me. Most of my videos are while I'm working. It's called Workplay TV, but honestly it seems like all I do is work. We'll have some play coming soon, but we've got an upgrade for the 2020. Now this is a part that has caused the Powerstroke some issues in the past. Under load, this part can blow up basically. The boot can blow off, all sorts of stuff. And so I originally had planned to put this on my 2017 F5 because that thing's towing 30,000 pounds on a regular basis. But you know, now that I got the excavator and the trailer that I'm hauling behind this machine all the time, I decided I'm gonna put it on this truck here, the 2020. So first off, a huge shout out to Dan and the team at SPE for sending me this part, and I gotta apologize to you guys. It's been like 2 months since I had this part and I just have not had time to do it. I know that sounds crazy because it's such an easy thing to put on. I mean, look at me. I'm sitting here, or I'm here at my homestead underneath a tree putting this on right now with like minimal tools because I didn't prepare for this. That's how easy it is to do, that's how fast it is, but I honestly have just not had time. So I apologize to you guys for that, taking so long to get this video, but I'm getting it out now. Hopefully it's good. Anyway, alright, so we are taking off the factory cold side intercooler pipe, and it's just this rubber hose. The 11 to 16 used to be more of like a harder hose, I think, and they used to split and blow. The boots would blow off. They had all kinds of problems with them. Not too much problems with this, but it's ugly, it's soft, it's squishy, it's just not nice to look at. A lot of stuff here is going to be going on underneath the hood of this truck. This is just the first part. I'm sure you can guess what other parts will be. The truck's extremely hot because I did just tow this excavator to the property from that job site, which was a little bit over an hour. So the coolant lines are smoking hot. Everything underneath here is hot, so I'm going to be careful. And I don't have much for tools, but all it is, guys, it's pretty damn straightforward. You take this sensor out, you take the 7mm off. There's a 7mm down in there, if you guys can see it, down there going into the intercooler. And this little snap ring comes off. That's basically it. Put your new pipe on, and bada bing, bada boom. And much more reliable, much more reliable. But let's go open up the SP. Alright, so as you can see, I have not even opened up the package yet. So let's open this up right now. Now I'm going to put a link to this part and the SPE website in the description below. Okay, here we go. So we've got the pipe, the silicone pipe, nice and solid. SPE on it right there. We've got the coupler connection. And these holes there are for ports. You can put like a boost gauge in there, a water methanol gauge. You can put all kinds of stuff in there. I don't have anything on the truck right now, so I'm just going to be covering those. So they give you plugs, which are right here. They give you plugs for that. So I'm going to pop those in. And then they give you a little mint, the instructions, which are pretty straightforward, and new clamps. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. You're pretty much ready to rock and roll. The sticker right there, and they got a card here. Oh, 10% off your next purchase. Thanks, guys. All right, so let's head over. I'm gonna put this mint in my mouth right now. That looks good. Let's go over and get this thing popped on. Okay, so within 2 minutes we got the old one off. Now with the sensor you want to pop. You know, press your little pin, pop that out, take this harness right off, and then just twist the sensor and give it a pull. Do not just yank on it, you're gonna break that thing off, and then your good day went from a decent day to a bad day in a hurry. Now, back here, I'll show you the old one. So here's the old pipe, and here is our new pipe. Oh yeah. Nice and sturdy. This thing is soft as spaghetti. There's our old clamps, just typical, you know, pipe clamp. And now we got some big heavy duty stainless steel ones. We got our O-ring, and we're ready to go. So I put my port sort of plugs in. I tighten them all down. So we're ready to get this thing back on the truck. The only thing we need off of the old setup is this like snap pin ring thing. And you can actually put it on the actual coupler, and then it will automatically snap itself in place. Okay, so we've got the throttle body adapter on with our CAC sensor in there. As you can see down there below, I've still got to snap that bottom ring in, but I'm just getting stuff geared up here. I put my ports to the top in case I ever want to get at them, and then I hid my sensor down below. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I still have to snap that ring in the bottom. Right now it's just kind of turning free. Put your clamps on first. Now keep in mind there's two different sizes here. Now I think this is a 3-inch, and then down in where your intercooler is, it's a 2.5 inch, I think. So we're gonna pop this on and then tighten up your clamps, and that is it. Okay, we are set. She is connected, ready to go, So yeah, you know, it is still soft, but it's definitely a lot tougher than that rubber sort of coolant hose that was on there before. It looks better. You got some ports here where you can, you know, like I said, you can put a boost gauge in there. You can put water ethanol gauge in there. You're not going to worry about this slipping off. It's not rubber, you know, it's aluminum. So that's the first step. So, you know, you need cool air. Your turbo needs cool air. So you get your air coming in, hit your turbo. Turbo kicks out the hot air. That's your hot pipe right here, so stay tuned for that. Goes your intercooler, hits your intercooler, nice cool air comes out, up through the pipe, back into your intake manifold plenum thing, which is also ugly, so stay tuned for that. Back into your turbo, and you're set and ready to rock and roll. Like, look how restrictive. Look how restrictive this is. Getting cool air into there. And look how small your hot side pipe is. Look how small that thing is. So stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. At least they did one thing right this year. They moved the air intake back in front of the battery box, which was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life from 17 to 19. I don't care who says what, but the engineers, I don't know, they must have had a bad day on that one. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna fire it up, and we'll see, make sure we got no leaks, and then we're set. Okay. We are all good. All good. Time to take it for a rip. Okay. Let's hit it. Yeah. This thing rips. So if you notice, the engine light is on. The engine light has been on for a while. I changed my tire size with Forescan, and at the time it threw a code. There was no bug fix. I think there is one now, so that's what's going on with that. I've got a tire pressure light on as well, and the deal with that is I just had my oil changed and my tires rotated. Took it to the shop, and when I got it back, they had they didn't change the pressure in the tire, so there was like 75 pounds in the front, and then there was whatever in the rear. So I ended up taking air out of all 4 tires, and took a little bit too much out of the front, and it threw a code. But it definitely drives a heck of a lot better now than it did when I first got it back. We're gonna jump on the highway. I'm gonna give it one more rip. Make sure this thing is make sure everything's nice and tight. Okay, green means go. Woo! Saucy! It's hard to believe this thing weighs like almost 8,000 pounds, and it gets up and goes like that. Absolutely wild. Right, so guys, that only took between 10 and 15 minutes to do, and I had nothing for tools. Get yourself, making sure you have an extension and an impact gun. Make things a heck of a lot easier for you than what it did for me. I did this on a whim today. I actually had time for once. I had 45 minutes that I did not need to rush around and do something, so I took care of it. And also, it's a good idea to do when your vehicle's cool, because I'm in there and everything I touch is steaming hot. The intercooler is hot, the hot side intercooler pipe is hot, the coolant lines are hot, the engine's hot, the EGR is hot. Everything I touch was smoking hot. So it's a good idea to do that, not like I did in any way. So get yourself the proper tool. Honestly, all you need is a decent extension, a 7mm to get the thing off, and then a 10mm to tighten up the new, much better style clamps. So that is it. And again, thanks to Dan and the SPE group for sending me the part. And stay tuned, they also sent me another part, which I've had for quite some time. So stay tuned for that, and they just released something else that I got my eye on. So yeah, I was gonna put all this stuff on the 550, but nah, it's much funner on the 2020. But alright guys, for now that is it. Stay tuned, like I said, for the new videos. This truck's gonna get some goodies, and there's gonna be some custom stuff done underneath there to make it look, you know, much more wow factor, I guess, when you pop the hood. But that is it. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.